Alright, hello, welcome. So today we'll be playing some more Greedfall. Just a second, I have playing some more Greedfall. I had a tab of my Twitch channel opened up, so there was some echo, sorry for it. Yeah, so last time we ended up doing some side quests, I think. Let's take a look at the tabs. What we are going to do first is take a look at our blacksmith or shop in this city. I haven't really bought a new gun in a while. Maybe he's gonna have something useful. We could use this one. It has less rate of fire, but really not that big of a deal, since you can make it much better. Let's take a look. I'm gonna buy the ammunition and crude iron ore for crafting ammo, as well as pure iron for upgrades. So many crates around. I'm gonna take this stuff just because of the ammunition. Look at the blacksmith. Oh, he has a quest.
It's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge.
I think.
What can I do for you?
I thought I saw something above his head, but apparently not. Let's give it a decorated metal grip for the armor damage. Is this pistol? No, it's a rifle. So question is, can Vasco wield it? He didn't have Vasco with us. I see. Well, we could still sell something, right?
The best forge in Oh.
Sell the junk. And then, yeah, we made a bunch of money. But we still do have some useless things. Gonna keep the sailor's code and officer's doublet for accessing the faction locked environments. Hello friend computer, welcome. Doing alright. And you? Yeah, this is also faction armor. Gonna have to keep that. Could make this into a pretty good set of armor, even though it doesn't really look great. Commander's cuirass requires 4 endurance.
The best forge in tier 3D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Let's do the main quest. Yes, we need to do this one first. To fast travel. The best way to do it would probably be just to go outside this way and then reach the travel point. If I was in the marathon, what games would I think I would have played? It's not about that. The years were already taken. I love plenty of old games. Or old, or like dated games. Just the years were already taken. if I could choose any year at all, I think Caesar 3 was banned, so I'd be playing Stronghold. Purple Stronghold Crusader, because Stronghold 1 has horrible no-build missions in it, and it has to be like a one-shot, I think. You need to beat them all. That would be a massive pain. Other than that, plenty of other games, but nothing comes to mind really now. I just cannot be bothered. Yeah, nothing out of this is very useful. Where is that? West. Oh right, it's another separate map. We can travel there. I usually use the campfire for travel, but just go on foot. Decided to keep streaming through the marathon. Yeah, I'm not watching it, so I only watched a little bit of the guys who I actually follow. Other than that, I'm not that interested. I think Baron is actually watching a lot of it, because I haven't seen him stream much or do anything else apart from watching that properly. I guess it's because he's a moderator as well, because they are probably helping Jake to organize everything. Freaking bats. Let's just do a stun. Alright, just freaking bats. Also just been busy. Alright. Makes sense. Freaking bats, just go away. Still plenty of them left to kill me. Do a potion. The companions always get just absolutely slaughtered. I'm gonna have to eventually figure out how to give them something more useful, but their armor is actually pretty good. Might have to scour even the native shops. That's obviously not great. Is that... oh, go this way. I think this is blocked off. It's kind of inspired by a history stream. I was thinking of doing one of my own. Yeah, sure, go for it. I don't have it. History hasn't got a copyright. Do whatever you wish. However, it's important to keep bias at a minimum level. Of course, there is going to be some, but the purpose of this is to be informative, so misguiding people because you have some sort of agenda is always bad. I would advise you to keep it minimal. And regardless of the actual agenda, it's just history needs to be interpreted as clearly as possible without any things like that. I know it's hard, I have struggled with it myself a little bit, but that's how it is supposed to be. Take a look. Yeah, the point of travel is there. I was thinking of doing a presentation about some resistance group or like mine warfare or guerrilla fighters. Yeah, there's plenty of content about that. I think It depends how far into the history you want to go, what kind of country you want to focus on. If I was doing guerrilla warfare focused history stream, I would probably have to talk about the beginnings and how it actually came to be a doctrine of sorts. Problem with that is guerrilla warfare actually goes to the beginning of human civilizations, because when people actually got together and formed the first societies, the fighting was actually not organized, and there is a big difference between a soldier and a warrior. And in the early civilizations had a lot of warriors, which means people who actually had other jobs, but there was a season of raiding usually, so they got together to steal their neighbors' things and extort them basically. And sometimes they fought, but they fought very disorganized combat, usually resulting in about ambushes and things like that. Yeah, so you would have to probably cover basics like that and then go until you reach a point where you talk about, for example, Che Guevara and people who actually like made the first books that were in the modern 20th century about using guerrilla warfare against organized military forces, because that's a very different topic and thing. However, even people like Sun Tzu and other historical writers in like even medieval period actually wrote about that, because it was a big part of combat even back then. It's tricky to cover something like that. You would have to probably cover like let's say that you would instead say that you cover guerrilla warfare during the Cuban Revolution and when they were fighting against the regime, right? So that would at least narrow it down to a point where you can actually like focus on a few characters and not making too clogged up. Alternatively, if you prepare something longer, you can of course go for everything, but it can be a little time consuming. Just thinking my case of Czechoslovaks in World War II. Yeah, could do that. I think I never was in here before. We should just take a look here at some corpses. More animals. We're gonna have to kill them. Fortunately, ammunition is not really a problem anymore. Even more monsters? Alright. Better with modern insurgencies, white supremacist groups, and communists and CIA. I want to branch out a bit and try something new. Yeah, like there are plenty of examples in history of these groups. Don't need to necessarily even go that further into the history. This is gonna be tough. Companions are already shreked. I'm going to have to stun them, I think. And then focus on one of them. If I was covering something like this, I would also avoid like the most recent history for obvious reasons. Might not even be able to keep your video on YouTube as a bot if it touches something touchy. So It could be a problem. These creatures are extremely dangerous. Gonna have to shoot them. Feels like Sierra is always getting her ass kicked. Because regardless of if you are talking about these sort of things in supportive manner or in just explanative manner, YouTube doesn't really care about that. It just cares that you said certain words, and then that's what they care about. So I fully suspect I might get my history video about the anthropoid actually taken down. So I don't know what got into me when I decided to join this expedition, but I should have listened to. We have been painfully wading through the swamps for days, and we have already lost many members of the expedition. They were taken away by or poisoned by hideous creatures resembling the demons of Telema. Perhaps some priests would have better chance of defeating it. Our science is completely powerless. Been going terribly since yesterday, and I know the poison finally got to me too. Okay. It's another note. Unfortunately, I don't think there is gonna be the monster here. It's gonna be probably in the next map, which is where we actually need to go. And we should take a look at this side as well. Yeah, there is something. What's this? Yeah, that was the contract. Might be even more enemies. Yeah, I almost didn't see them. Sell some of the weapons. This is a duplicate item. Let's sell that. Plus, yeah, all of these things actually can be sold. Range weapons, I'm gonna sell that. Actually, I have a lot of money now. Let's take a look at purchase ingredients. Or actually, ammunition first. Buy that. Ingredients, I'm gonna go with crude iron. And does he sell hoof fungus? Yes. Let's make ourselves even more ammo. I'm gonna take a look at our... Yeah, we have plenty of space. Looks like hoof fungus is our choke point. Fine. Yeah, this is a very small map. There's a campsite. Also fungus, we need the fungus for ammunition. Activate the campsite. There are 3 campsites here. It's quite a bit. Is this a jump point? Gonna have to check it out. Looks very strange. Maybe these rocks will eventually go away. Looks like that might be the case. Or actually, can you go up this tree? No. expected as much. Let's take a look. There's a jump point right here, so we should check it out. It's going to be related to a quest, no doubt. There is resin. Yeah, why don't we collect the ingredients? Will be good for ammunition anyway. And we are probably gonna burn through a lot of it if you want to finish the quest fights quickly. Is this a campsite? No. There are skeletized remains. What armor are they wearing though? This native armor? Cannot even tell because of all the blood. No, I think these are Bridge Alliance people. It would be enough to pour a simple concoction of nightshade berries to kill this creature. The ritual probably relies on the fact that these poisonous berries have purifying properties in small doses, unless it is pure imitation, the poison of the berries, the poison of the swamp. We need to craft the poison. Is there a crafting bench anywhere? I think we can do it at a campfire site. For hold we need to summon the boss. Guardian. Definitely a boss fight area. Look. Find the sanctuary. Yeah, we are here. And we have different marks. The dragonfly was actually on one of the doors. Might be another puzzle, which I'm not a big fan of. But let's just go around first. Well, it didn't let me to interact with that in any way, so I have to find out what is this snake. Right. At least we know where this is now. Take a look on the map. Looks like, yeah, these are going to be campfires actually. But we might actually be able to find, I think there are gonna be some people on this map. Don't remember which faction. Those are monstrous crocodile types. One is actually open. Might as well go in, check it out. There's still maybe a door. Some offerings. I was under the impression we should have gotten a conversation or something when we entered the swamp. Maybe what we need to do, since we went around, we usually need to go properly through the main entrance, and then it will talk to us. Don't remember this area at all. Yeah, that is.
Strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You are on Olmenawi and at the same time Renaigse.
I have to take a drink.
Possible to bond your Scotland?
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Derdra in an attempt to discover the truth, and the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Derdre sends you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes, and on their chests, a golden lion.
It's those corpses.
The coat of arms of the Bridge Alliance. In our territory. Such boldness.
They set up a camp near here, and then they disappeared, all of a sudden.
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah, you are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
Okay. So, does it really send us to find out that expedition again? Maybe we bugged out the quest actually by discovering it sooner. Could be a possibility. Next up we should probably just jump into the swamp. Look here. Let's do it. I could actually concoct the potion maybe and just pour it into the swamp. There should be a campsite. Somewhere, right? Yeah. I'm not sure if I have the sufficient level of alchemy. Potion of demon and control. Make it. Yeah, lead a search in the swamp. Question the old hermit. It sends us around again. Yeah, we can do that. We don't have to talk to the hermit. Unfortunately, we already have the potion, so that exploring properly actually bites you in the ass, I guess. Because you have to now go everywhere again.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
The dragonfly muppet. Next up, the remains of the expedition. I think. No, it just wants us to go around these temples.
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything. Fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
So question the hermit, I suppose. Yeah.
What do you want, strange stranger?
We found the camp you spoke of. Well, all that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first Renaigse went by here.
Many died. What happened to them?
I warned them, I remember. They did not listen very well. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful, but not enough so. The marsh is more powerful still.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Teofradi gives, Teofradi takes back. But you're still here. What do you want again?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
There must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those?
His hair just
drums over
completely
there?
disappeared.
They awaken the earth.
Okay.
As long as you play them correctly.
They will awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's
Puzzle.
not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
He speaks in the riddles.
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of Tiafradi. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you. A predator, a prey, the cycle.
That's not really all that clear.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to beat the insect. Alas, time devours all memory.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only. But
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
still
yeah.
here.
Okay, I think I know the
What do you want again?
combination. Just
Quench a stone.
this guy.
What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A
Yeah, yeah.
potion
You have the
for-
potion. Just go away.
Nothing.
Predator. Right. Cycle.
Evidently, we made a mistake at some point.
Okay. Not that. Not that bad. Still bothersome. He didn't really have any notes apart from the first two. He said predator, prey, and the cycle. So it could be that prey, cycle.
Evidently, we made a mistake.
Okay, it's a mistake again. Should figure it out at some point. I think the next attempt is gonna be right. Dragonfly actually is a predator as well, but it usually does not kill toads. However, that doesn't mean that it's gonna be like huge here. Predator, prey, cycle. Yes.
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar.
Drop a save.
Looks like an altar. The stone. That must be where we need to pour the potion. What is this?
The Guardian. Is it a pentacle thing again? Yeah, it's even worse actually. I'm gonna shoot it. Should be fine actually. This one doesn't really seem that dangerous. Does hit. Okay. Strange attack. Just continue shooting at them. I'm gonna stun it. We have a lot of ammunition to burn if you want. Okay. Can just finish it off maybe. Stun it.
Dear Dog! Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nadaig?
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be destroyed! But Enolmil Frictimen will stop them! He will chase you all away! Murderers! His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending ourselves.
Siora, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is Enon Mil Frictaman?
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way. It was a Donegad who received very much power, and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question, Enon Mir Frichteman means one of 1,000 faces.
This name rings a bell. I've heard it before. It is surely the name of the demon we seek to expose.
Enon Mir Frichteman. I doubt that you can understand.
But enough to think that this being wants us harmed? Perhaps it's the source of the Malachor.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from here?
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.
Okay. Creature's secret. It wants us to leave. Alright. At least you don't have to talk to the freaking hermit again. It was an experience. And trouble from the campfire. No quests? Oh, we have a quest with... how is she called? Afra? Yeah, right. But I do want to keep Sierra with us for now. Might switch later.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces. A spirit of the Iron. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very balm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance. And to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses, and that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave Onalmanawi, and I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide mission?
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser, and you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it, to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
Okay, is this a side quest? I think so. Possible the research in Eden. Yeah, we have progressed the quest. We should do that as well. I suppose we could actually do the native quest first. I really don't think it's gonna take that long.
I do not want to interrupt, but I think our priority should be to find Cornelia. I doubt our Mother Cardinal is aware of the Inquisition's actions. She will certainly want to put an end to it all to appease the natives. Whereas, a frontal assault led by Deirdre and her men would only rekindle the conflict. And Cornelia would certainly take umbrage at an intervention of the congregation without even informing her of the situation.
I think Petrus is right. There should be a travel stone right by the meeting hut. Yeah. Travel. First we'll do Telemeton. Greetings. Hello, Super Cheese, welcome. We've just fought a swamp demon, another guardian. We met a very strange hermit. Not much else happened this episode so far, so we didn't really miss anything important. I made some extra ammunition. I've bought a new arquebus, even though it only has one shot in it. It is more powerful overall. Should be better. I traveled to the wrong camp. Can I go back? Our residence. Visit. And I'm pretty sure, if you take a look at our relationships, yeah, everything seems to be green already. We are just missing 2 companions and 2 factions, which is gonna be solved with some side quests now, I think. And after that, we should actually be well set up to just continue on the main quests until we are done with the game. Unless I misremember the amount of side quests in the game, which is also a possibility. Dr. Cardinal.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I have come to inform you of the existence of a secret camp, created by the Inquisitors of the Ordo Luminous. From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to torture them and convert them by force. And those who refuse to renounce their faith, despite their suffering, are shot in cold blood.
How does the Inquisition still dare to take action? You'd think that what happened to them because of their overzealous ways would have taught them a lesson. In any case, if the natives came to you to complain, we must intervene.
In that case, we should act fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these native clans is getting ready for an assault. They managed to find the camp and are gathering their troops.
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is our duty to fix this situation. I wouldn't want the natives to think that we were letting them suffer without doing anything. Since you seem to know all the details of this matter, will you agree to lead my troops?
You want me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading a troop of guards, which I will immediately put at your disposal. Go to the barracks and show this mandate to the quartermaster. He will ensure that you are provided with the men you need. As for me, I pray the Enlightened will guide you in this terrible task.
Okay, let's do that. I'm not sure if the guards are gonna like join with the natives that are already waiting outside the Inquisition camp. I imagine it might be the case, but we want to fix the situation if possible. We want to really create a conflict between the factions. We can avoid it.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are a blessing from the
right.
Enlightened.
Barracks entrance is over here. Everybody expects the Telema Inquisition. Apparently, yes. They just made them into the real bad guys, apparently, in this game. And it's not like you have any choices regarding them. Like, you cannot even support them in any way. It's always just bash. Bash the bad Inquisition. Makes me very sad.
What can I do for you?
But what can you do?
Here. The Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Order Luminous built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
I see. It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. Do not worry. I will send you my best. I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way. And
yeah, of course they're gonna give us the best and brightest.
the Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of His Excellency, Desade. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of His Excellency without question. For Thélème, for the Guard, fight with honor!
Comrades, pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
Fight with honor!
For the coin and the Enlightened.
You can set off, Your Excellency. Our troops will meet you at the agreed place.
Okay. Fastest way to travel is just going to be going to our residence, most likely. However, I think the Inquisition camp is actually here, yeah. So there's a campsite near there. How is it called? Secluded Glade, right. It's base located a mere half-kilometer from the main city. Yeah, and the place is conveniently called Secluded Glade. Not suspicious at all.
We're almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here for the moon to rise?
Yes, let's.
Our men are ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
Understood, Your Excellency.
What would actually be good is if we could like persuade them. However, I sincerely doubt that's gonna be an option.
This is the place where the Ordo Luminis stain their hands with blood. May they be struck by the enlightened.
There's no turning back. I hope that you're all ready. Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near simultaneous assaults.
Hey Lieutenant, welcome. I see that you ditched Mr. about to get dicey. Yeah.
My companions and I will get inside.
However, it was not because of his combat chatter.
We will set as many prisoners as
Because
we can. And use the
I have, for half of the companions, I have actually managed to disable their combat quotes.
Focus on the right.
It's because Kurt actually gives us
Should we keep a few men here to
craftsmanship, which is pretty bad. You never want to pick craftsmanship because you can pay blacksmith to craft anything you want.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you're in position.
So instead we are lugging around Siora and Petrus for now. We'll change them up maybe, but I think these guys are actually the best because Siora gives you vigor. But she's only at nice relationship level. And Petrus gives you charisma, which is great. Alright. I suppose we go around, yeah. More dead people. Alright. My armor is intact, but I'm getting absolutely shreked. Alright, companions have been knocked out, as is customary for them. Another potion.
Quick! Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
Some slightly better gear. Maybe it's gonna be actually better than what some of the companions have, but I kinda doubt it. Let's go inside. Shouldn't be that difficult.
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
Big shame that Emperor's Holy Inquisition has been put to death. What is this logbook? Captive register. This register lists to captives who were or are still detained in the camp. There are no names, only short descriptions and an estimation of their age. It also describes the way they were treated and whether they were converted or returned to the light. The latter are by far the most numerous. The latter, right?
Locked.
Not many of them converted.
Locked.
I want to loot this corpse. Just
Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
there's someone here. No.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
These are just workers, apparently. These are enemies, for sure. Okay, that's bad. Drink potion. There's someone else. Apparently, yes. Just don't know where. Come on. End the combat. Might be bugged. Cannot interact with anything unless the combat ends. Can we try to start sneaking? No. I think it's a bug. So let's do that again. Let's hope it doesn't get bugged this time. Let's shoot them in the face. They have to glitch you, yeah, that's their power. Power of glitch. No, I'm still stuck in combat. There is like a guy in the building somewhere and he's like screaming at a corner trying to get to me, I'm sure. But he's not here, so maybe we go to the top floor first. That seems to be causing this. So. Sometimes this game is so difficult to get around with. I also didn't remember how few choices it gives you, but it's what it is. Okay, this is the kitchen. What is here? Locked. Bad people? No, not really. Are there bad people here? Yes. I'm sure this is the person responsible for our suffering. I hope that the lower group is not gonna get triggered into combat by this. Hi. Yeah, this is fine. Order Luminous account book. This account book lists all spendings of the Order Luminous, including those related to the secret camp, construction and operating costs. Evidence, I suppose. Now we go downstairs, probably. Hope that it doesn't get glitched again, because that would not be good. I will do a stun.
Of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
Took a while. List of inquisitors involved in the secret camp. This notebook probably intended for the camp guards lists all the inquisitors who have the right to enter the secret camp. Name of Father Claudius is in there, along with many other names which are unknown to you. But it's certainly interest Mother Cardinal.
We're done here.
Right.
Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Oh yeah, there's fighting. Strip is safe.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Losers, yeah. They really are not
Dead
great.
for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
There's a mine. Let's take a look inside. I don't think it's gonna be large. Cannot see anything. Right.
How did the battle go for you?
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry, the Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
Alright. Where is the camp? I think it's up this cliff. No, don't wait. Travel. Need to wrap this quest up. I think Afra will have a quest for us. You're gonna have to dump someone, probably Petrus. My god, Petrus sucks. He has the armor piercing damage, which is good, but also he just derps around a lot. Did we get the memory crystal by any chance? Yes, we did. We could switch things. Shadow burst. Knocks back and deals magic damage to all enemies around the caster. Good. I have to invest into the matching ray on. Or yeah. Or traps. Traps are pretty bad. Is Aloysius dead? No, we didn't kill him. Last time we saw him, he was actually helping us to burn one of the rebellious guard commanders. And from that point we never saw him. He might be on the list too. It's kind of strange that the Mughbad man has survived, but we'll see.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis' camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered
Yeah, apparently
proof of
no.
its actions.
Those wretched fools! How dare they challenge me a second time? I will make sure that a decree is published so that their order is now forbidden on this island.
The guards served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude. Without your intervention, Thélème as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
Alright. Dedra is probably not gonna like it much, but she should still be happy that we freed the prisoners, right? I think this was overall less disruptive thing to do. It's still a mess, they should clean it up. And I sincerely doubt yeah, Aloysius is here.
What do you want now?
Nothing. It's all right.
Remember that
Wanted to say something. Yeah, I don't think the natives would do very well in combat. Overall, they don't suck. Yeah, it should be like that. But this game is sort of strange. So every time you see something and you tell to yourself, it's not supposed to be like that. You have to just tell to yourself, this game is very strange, therefore many things do not make sense. Spare yourself the nerve and accept that these sorts of things happen here. No, go away.
However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, we need to take a look. The potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source.
Yeah, I hate this companion, but
thank you.
Gotta take her because we need to. Let's get rid of Beatrice. Where is she? Yeah. What's her bonus? I think it's alchemy, right? Science. Yeah. Science is overrated.
What do you seek?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lasser and of freeing our people?
That's not it. I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Thélème here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lasser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen, and you have proven an ally. I thank you for your help on Almanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a Karants of our clan. Anything more?
I need to be going.
Okay.
Gwawalem seg.
You have talent point. We also reset our skills. Nothing to really grab with the 1 point. We'd go for the traps to be able to get Shadow Burst. Once, what do we do? Intuition is pretty good. Oh. Vigor would be good as well. Or lock picking. Any of these. I'm gonna go for the vigor. Okay, what's next? Ask about the research. we can do that.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
Okay, let's take a look at him.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The flesh is black and blue around the bites. He was bitten by a venomous creature. What he needs is an antidote.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
Why, of course. These savages are always to blame. The man was in the swamp. There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible. A healer from the area will know the antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Okay, it's the chief of this village. You can do that and then probably go after the expedition. This quest might be a little longer. But we really need to keep going at these quests. I haven't added the total hours we spent on this long play yet, but I'm pretty sure it has been quite a while already. I think it would be good to wrap it up.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegad is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us.
Yeah, she should, since we actually didn't kill any natives.
So many others.
I think we actually, by solving that quest peacefully, helped ourselves in the process. We might have been able to persuade them anyway, but yeah, it's easier this way. Haven't decided yet what are we going to do when we reach the end game though. No, not sure what our vision for the island should be.
Here you are again. What do you want?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegad.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever.
We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Okay, let's heal him. He is down there, right?
Where am I?
You are in Eden. You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
Okay. Find a devotion's camp. It's kind of strange since we didn't really like physically give him the potion, but I suppose the game just skipped that. Could kill some creatures for XP, but I don't think it's necessary. Rival. Yeah, it's gonna be here. This is actually, yeah, where we killed the big swamp thing. So now we should have access to this area. Yeah, most likely.
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
Look, this is a passage that was forced upon nature by men. The beasts must have become restless. They do not appreciate it when their living space is disturbed.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he's being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Okay, I need to question them. Talk to her first.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult. But ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders, something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information, but you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Okay, just one question. How the hell do the natives forge the stone tablets when they don't even have a written language? I suppose they could have threatened Sarmatos to forge them for them, but besides the point, I think we should entrust the expedition to her. Seduce.
Brother Virgil,
What do you want?
can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they are not fighters. And they have better things to do than roam around their camp at night.
We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well? I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
Alright, let's do it. Take a look at the map first. Like we have 3 search points. First one this way. Like there are some dead bodies.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
Yeah, it looks
If that
like
were
it.
the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head. Given the shape of the wound, it was inflicted with a metal mace.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace. And it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
Alright. Somebody is sabotaging the expedition, clearly. Already have one suspect in mind. This way. More monsters. Yeah, Afra is gonna have a rough time. She has a very basic armor. Gonna have to shoot them all.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it.
Okay. Let's go to the last spot. Can we get through? Yes. More monsters. I'm going to stun them.
The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn. And yet, these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people. This virgin, he wants to push aside this woman at all cost. He must be the culprit.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation. Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency! Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages! Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Watch your tongue, priest. Our people have no need to hide when they protect their land. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to disguise a death.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues?
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
This Renaigse tried to blame my people for these crimes. The priests would have wanted to punish them, and innocent people would have died. He must answer for his treachery.
Okay, so clearly we have three choices here. Order him to leave the expedition, reveal what happened to everyone, or accept the gold and take his side. One issue is letting Telema discover that the tablets have been right, and they were listening to the natives' teachings. That is incredibly destabilizing for the entire nation of Telema. That is correct. Even though this guy's sort of a douche. I don't like doing destabilizing things, but clearly the game wants us to do the best thing, which would be just send him home, I think. If he reveal what happened, I'm pretty sure the people are just gonna turn on each other. So that would probably not be great. Let's just order him to leave.
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue, and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
Alas, I have found the dead bodies of your colleagues.
How horrible! But how? Oh, perhaps I should have listened to Brother Virgil.
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Okay. So, let me just take a look at something real quick. Okay, we can continue. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, it's there. This seems to be the jump down point. Yes. So it wants us to go through the excavation site. That's a bother, but since there is no other way, we'll do it. Okay, swamp area. There are gonna be the big lizards, I'm sure. And even more monsters. Alright. Should probably give Afra some better stuff at some point. And there are the lizards. Lizards are actually pretty vicious usually. And they have poison, I think. This one didn't. Okay.
If their so-called saint lived around here, he must have looked for a sheltered area.
That's a guardian. It's again the spear throwing one, I think. Try to stun him. Again. Let's do okay.
Look at this cave. It is a good place for an old man to settle.
Indeed, there are some traces of light.
Okay, bats. Just kill them quickly. Bats are usually a massive pain. Let's hope we can deal with them quickly. A big one. Kill this one first. Okay, let's loot them and continue. I'm not sure how long this cave is, but it's probably not gonna be very small. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come back point.
This is a cave of knowledge, or at least it looks like one. The old man must have been exceptional to be able to live in such a place.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native.
You already examined
This
it.
mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. praying to Enon Miel Frictiman.
Yes.
I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols. They are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Menduis dat, Enon Miel Frictiman.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, Enon Miel Frictiman.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him. It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent.
I seem to recall that their saint is often described as using a similar object.
So that's what it was. The priest's old sage became a Donegad. I don't think that they'll be happy about that. And yet, it
Yeah,
could
no
bring
shit.
peace. The Solasser will no longer be able to burn our people and our guardians.
Why is he not depicted wearing the marks of the Donegada?
It was a very long time ago. Magic had not yet been given to us by Enon Miel Frictiman.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
The great revelation that will change mentalities for good, or the preservation of the dogma at all costs? I think you already know which side I'm leaning towards.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Okay. Sort of important. As I said, the schism is very bad and very destabilizing for the entire Thélème, as it's one of the factions. However, I don't feel confident because I don't actually remember what consequences will it really have. So let's do a poll instead. Let's do 3 minutes. You can decide what we do. This one is on you. So she says, well, you can't just lie. So I'm gonna explain the situation as you find it, right? Well, we could lie. It's very destabilizing. So if one was a centrist, this probably isn't a great choice. So it certainly causes a civil war and massive amount of suffering. But yeah, it's the truth, right? Unfortunately, that's not how society works, right? I mean, not even in the game, but in general, very naive. But then again, this game is not really that deep. I'm not sure if it's gonna result in suffering. But it sounds like something really destabilizing. Let me check something out. I have a message from Discord. It looks like some updates in Augustus. I don't think that's... yeah, if that's the case, then they are just going to interpret it, because we already chased out Virgil and his murderous comrades from the camp, which means there are only the researchers left. And they are certainly going to interpret as it is found. They are not gonna question it. There is no middle path, I don't think. But I get it, like, so it isn't on us, technically. But unfortunately, I think it has to be on us. I think we jumped down here from there, and we cannot climb it. Is there a way around? If there is one, I totally missed it. No, it is. There is a way there, maybe, to jump into the swamp. Maybe. No. Yeah, I know, I'm not a citizen of Telema, but it's that we are trying to keep some sort of balance amongst the factions, if possible. Yeah, the merchant congregation, right? But I get it, it's not like it's our worry, and it is righteous that we tell them how it actually went, because it also like depends. There is a very big thing that's happening in the game, and that is we are at least partially, maybe entirely a native and like from descent, which case the end game is gonna present us with a choice, and the choice is what to do with the island and people from the continent in regards to if they will have sovereignty or not. And how do we even like look at the natives from a sense that we are one of them and they will see us one of them, but it depends, right? I think our first objective should be to cure the Malikor. That's like the most important thing. We don't necessarily need to return to the continent because nothing is really binding us there anymore. But I would avoid doing unnecessary destabilization of any of the factions if that could be done. However, it might be possible that we will need to chase out the people from the continent from the island. I think that's one of the options. I don't know which one we should pick. We're probably gonna put it to vote when we reach that.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the Islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet? I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil? How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
Okay. Made our choice. They're getting absolutely shreked. I'm gonna have to shoot them a lot, probably.
I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. They will not dare to attack you there. Even if these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could send us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
I suppose I could use what I learned about her to persuade her. And I could bring Petrus with me. He will surely find the words to convince her.
That would be most helpful. Father Petrus is renowned for his eloquence. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Alright. I have to go there, so camp is supposed to be very close by. We probably will have to eat the Ordinal Menace presents, right? Found a quest item. Let's compose our team first, and then travel. It's another quest, right? So might have to follow it separately. Drop a save. Gather companions. Compose the team. Sierra goes away. Petrus comes in. Because we cannot ditch Afra. 18 hours. It's just enough time. Sorry for that. Let's drop a save. I got turned around. Let's go into palace.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I must leave you.
None.
There's this quest marker, but alright, it's not how much time you have, it's how long you need to wait. Ah, that's such a bother. Okay, I guess I can just take a quick break, go wash my face. I'll come right back. Okay, so yeah, I just have shut off one of the windows I have here. It's blocking my chat. Still need to wait a little bit. I guess we could go to our residence to wait if we really want to. Take a look at Afra's gear. Yeah, it's terrible. Can she wield a helmet? I would have to give her... Let's give her the bassinet, I guess. What about the necklace? She cannot have this. Her armor was pretty bad. It's not really fitting. She has the Teleme armor, but whatever. Still better than whatever else she had. Gonna have to wait. Very annoying. Okay, and we should take a look at the crate. We gained a reward for Teleme reputation, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be any good. What did we get? It's not this. Probably not the pistol. What? No, just open the crate. Why do I always right click? Grand Chain of the Order Luminous. Stasis duration plus 4 seconds, magic explosion damage plus 45. That can be pretty good. It does have magical regeneration instead of a healing, So if we want to switch to magic-based character at any point, this would actually be a very good thing to have. So I'm gonna take it with us. Other than that, we don't have anything.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no islander village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
We can reveal that.
If I wanted to weaken you personally, I could have used many other means, Your Eminence, as you probably remember.
Indeed.
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminous was part of the expedition. He tried several times to sabotage it, even killing many of his colleagues for it, and finally attacked us as we were preparing to join San Matthias.
You'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such extremes. But I fear these attacks are just a reflection of what will happen if your discovery
Yeah,
is
no
made
shit.
public.
That's what I was talking about.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political, yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you.
What we have discovered is real. The very idea of concealing it is a disgrace.
Interesting remark from a representative of the nation we are fighting against. Does anyone wish to add anything?
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After much thought, I have decided it best to silence these dangerous discoveries. Our nation cannot risk civil war.
But, Your Eminence, this research...
Enough, my dear. I have made my decision. Your research must end immediately.
I cannot keep the secret of what I discovered. The world must know.
It would be a shame to hear that our most distinguished theologian was arrested for heresy, my dear.
Very well, Your Eminence.
Your Excellency, I cannot deny the importance of the help you have given us, and I am grateful for it. And I hope I can count on your discretion. It would be a shame for our relationship with the congregation to suffer due to questionable allegations.
Of course, Your Eminence.
Alternatively, we could try to use the charisma check. I think I'm gonna save the game. And then try to load the quick save and just go through the conversation with the charisma check. That is the save. Yeah, it overrode my quick save. I'm not sure what the other option is, if there is even an option to convince her, really. But yeah, she decided reasonable, I think. But we should find out if we can trigger a civil war.
It must...
But we could.
The kickball? And it seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them, something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
It is a good argument, Your Excellency. I hadn't thought about that.
I would also like to try and find it.
You'd have thought that the remaining...
Oh no. I think I shouldn't have mentioned it.
After much thought...
But, Your Eminence,
If we talk about the attacks, she is not going to consider, because it will remind her of the violence. It's inevitably gonna happen. Ah, come on.
But we could.
It seems that by integrating, you could build...
It is a good argument.
Your Eminence, it seems to me that we are... But our discoveries are above all a... Thélème says to...
You are not wrong.
Your Eminence, he prays at Saint Matthias.
You surprise me, yet your word.
What we have discovered is real.
Does anyone...
I understand. Yet...
After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Yeah, it's a lost reputation game, because clearly this is a bad thing to do. Whatever, made a choice. Let's get this, I guess. Gonna affect the end game. Like the epilogue quite a bit, I imagine. So what's next? Gonna have to do Afra's quest. I really don't want to, but alas, it's not like we have much of a choice. Was looking forward to doing the main quest. I think we are gonna do that after. Didn't really take that long. Travel. Come on. Come on. This is a new map? Possible. I have a level up, it only gave me... yeah. Next time maybe we'll get something more useful. At least it's a small map, from the looks of it. Yeah, let's just go this way. Defeat the beast. Oh, right.
Hold on. Help is on its way.
These suck. I'm just gonna kill them with the firearms. I'm wounded.
You were lucky. Without our presence here.
Yes. Blessed be the earth that has brought you to us at this time.
Ewan, I was touched. I am hurt.
Oh no! Morian!
These creatures are venomous. If their venom has come into contact with her blood, this young woman does not have long.
And we are too far from the village to seek help. How are we going to save her?
I know a potion that will erase the effects of the venom.
I have a vial of it in my bag. Hold on.
Thank you. Truly the best winds have brought you to us.
Here, drink this.
Don't worry. It'll heal you.
Morian, what do you feel?
I feel the pain leaving me.
She is saved. You have great wisdom. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey. You have saved Morian.
It was nothing. I'm glad I could help you.
You are different from other Renaigse. You know the potions. But what were you looking for here?
We came to study this place, the carvings in particular.
This is one of our places of ritual, a place of connection. What do you hope to learn from our carvings?
I seek to understand the mechanisms of your transformations. I think these carvings could help with this.
You seek the secrets of the Donegada. You should speak with Armal.
Yes, his name is Dunkas. He is also our Donegad, and his wisdom is boundless.
Here is someone who should be able to answer all your questions, Afra.
Let us go then. We will have time to discuss on the way.
I have so many questions about this
We
place.
already know Dunkas is probably gonna cooperate.
Bertir to ma Donkas. These Renaixes saved my life.
What happened?
We were meditating at the sacred circle in Kerganau, and we were attacked. Morian was poisoned, and they gave her a potion.
Really? We are not yet used to the Renaixes doing something without expecting something in return. You should go and meditate now. I have to talk to them.
They are different from the others. Oh, I'm sure of it.
I hear your gratitude, Morian. It honors you. Now go. Leave us. Here you are again, Renaixe. Thank you for saving Morian. It was a kind gesture.
Please. We couldn't let her die without doing anything.
This feeling brings you honor. But what were you doing near our sacred circle in Kerganau?
It was me who led my friends there. I was hoping to study the circle to better understand your culture.
Loyans always want the same thing. They covet our secrets to better steal our land, to better hurt our children.
Calm now. Perhaps this lioness is different from the others. Maybe we were wrong about them too.
I'm not trying to conquer your island, let alone hurt anyone. I just want to know.
A noble quest that could perhaps bring peace, but to which I cannot answer alone. I cannot reveal such secrets without seeking advice from the Order Donegada. But in order to thank you for saving one of our daughters, stay with us tonight. Eat and celebrate life. Maybe by sharing this joyous moment, you will learn something.
We accept your invitation. Isn't that right, Tasade?
Of course. Thank you for welcoming us, Dunkus.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You look disappointed.
I did not expect your Denegad to reveal all its secrets to us, but I would have loved to learn more.
Perhaps you should be patient. It takes years to understand the mysteries of the Donegada. And since you are staying with us tonight, it will be an opportunity to continue learning.
That's what I hope.
Thank you for welcoming us tonight. We had a good time.
Yes. It was very enlightening.
We are glad that you stayed with us. We too have learned from you.
Your face brims with thoughts, Afra. Is something wrong?
It's nothing. Probably just tiredness.
We should all rest. It has been a long day. May your dreams be wonderful.
Good night.
May the moon watch over your dreams.
Is something wrong?
Dunkus wasn't here tonight, yet he's the one who invited us to stay. I also saw one of the elders sneaking out of the village.
You think they're hiding something from us?
I don't know. But since they don't want to share their knowledge with us, let's try to follow them.
I hope you know what you're doing. We shouldn't get angry with Dunkus.
If we remain unseen, everything will be fine. Let's go before we lose their trail.
Okay. Since we don't have any choices, so let's just proceed.
Here they are. Let's try not to be detected.
Stealth.
Why don't the creatures attack them?
I don't know. Are they guarding this place?
If they're trained to guard it, this must be a very important place.
Pick one. Kill it. Looks like we should enter a cave. Yeah.
I hear something.
We found them. Let's be as discreet as possible. They are below.
Get down or we'll be seen.
Nas volade hestagao klosaigamen. Leaves rustle and speak. Someone is listening to us. Whoever you are, come out of the shadows. Voiding is futile.
Forgive us. We did not intend to interrupt you.
Approach, Renaxi.
Ow. Oh, this way.
Why are you here?
We're sorry. We didn't mean to interrupt your conversation.
We need answers, so we followed your elders.
Well, since you absolutely want to learn, do as the apprentices do. Take a seat. And be quiet. We are here to meditate, to hear the voice of the earth. Because the wind has changed.
Close doors. Arwechnis diri. You were right. Johan is ready. Morian's trial has made her more sensitive.
She is his Minundanem, and he is hers. One cannot progress without the other. She will have to bring him to the Cave of Knowledge. This will be his last trial before creating the bond.
May their path be gentle and shielded. As for me, I hear the call ever louder, Dunkas.
And the day the call is loud enough, you will respond just like each of us. But it's not yet time for you to join in on Milfrichtemen. So, Afra, are you satisfied with what you saw?
It was informative, although it's not what I expected. Thank you, Dunkus. This meeting was strange. It almost seemed like they really heard voices in the wind.
Maybe it's true.
Some believe so strongly that they end up hearing or seeing what they hope for.
Have you learned what you wanted to?
What they said about these young people we helped out, about the fact they were ready to bind themselves. We have a unique opportunity of seeing a transformation with our very own eyes.
But we can't follow them wherever they go.
No, of course not. I must think on it. Come back and talk to me later.
Okay. Now we need to go back. Unfortunately, no way to fast travel from here, I don't think. There is another path. Shouldn't know what's there, so let's check it out. Might be a campsite actually. No. have a message. Okay, let's continue. Yes, this way. Let's take a look at our quest.
I have items you might like.
Do the main quest now. I don't want to trade with the natives. Where is the traveling stone? By the main hub. Is it here? Yes. So does Afra want to talk to us? Not yet. Oh, she wants to talk to us, of course. Alright.
Desarde, I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to find this famous cave of knowledge and what it contains. I could probably go alone, but just think about what you could learn, and not only about yourself. Don't you want to understand where your face markings come from?
You're right, Afra. I will accompany you.
Thank you, Desarde. Let's return to Duncas's village. Our new friends will surely be able to tell us more about this cave.
Okay, let's take a look at Afra's skills. You should really switch gear. Afra endurance 3, strength 3, accuracy 5. Can use rifles. A very good rifle. Yeah, let's grab it. She has the helmet, which is pretty fine. Gonna give her this armor. I could actually make this one maybe even better than the one I currently have, but we would need to be in the city. You can wear the commander's cuirass. I don't want to give it to her though. Also, it switched my gear because I bought it. I hate how this works. Come on, just switch the things to something that's actually good. Where is my armor? Here. Did it also switch my ranged weapon? I do strongly believe that's the case. Come on. Where is it? It wants to save your time because it already equips what you buy, but sometimes you buy stuff for the companions, and in which case it just throws everything into disarray. Give her this. Gauntlets would be good for Ciara. She could have these. I'm not using them anymore. What about the boots? Boots are fine. The rifle. Alright. What about Ciara? Can we take a look? are the better gauntlets. We'll have all the native things. Slightly worse, but more resistances overall. Why didn't I bring batteries? Yeah, that's important. Also haven't really scouted that, but I think that was locked off before. Let's take a look at side quest. Yeah, we should just travel again, because it triggered the side quest immediately. Okay, let's go there. So where is our quarry? Down here. The same freaking village just made me travel out of the area so I can talk to Afra. I hate that. This game, I'm getting quite full of it, must say. I would be glad if we could be done with it soon, but I just don't think it's gonna be possible. I would have to play it for like 9 hours straight.
We are happy to see you again. You will always be welcomed as friends here.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too. We came to ask you something.
Of course. What do you want?
When we participated in the Dunkus meditation, he spoke of a cave of knowledge you had to go to.
And you want to see it? You still wish to learn how we become bound? It is a very sacred place. Only those who will become Donegada may enter there.
That's right, Year One. But they saved my life.
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place, they will refuse to bind me.
Dunkus will never do such a thing. What needs to be done will happen, no matter what.
I have to take a drink. Moment.
Look for the entrance in the Vedhat Ganadu. Entering there will not be easy, but you will have to discover the rest by yourself. Like true apprentices.
Thank you, Morian. And fear not. No one will ever learn what you have entrusted us with.
Alright, where is this cave? Different map, of course. It might actually be an entirely new area. No, this is where we found them before. Should go into this forest. Let's do it.
Savage spoke the truth. We'll be rich soon. Hey, what are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours. So I suggest you disappear. Fast.
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility, and we don't want any trouble. We also are, explorers. We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really? And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you'd better leave.
Listen, I don't want to worry you, but you are taking a big risk by staying around here. When the Islanders clan notice his disappearance, they will come for him. You can imagine what will happen then.
Yeah, you're not wrong. With the time it will take to craft enough explosives, we may end up with a whole tribe after us. Never mind, guys. We're leaving, fast!
Alright. This is the door.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
This stone. There's a slot at the top. Probably to put something in.
The natives' beliefs are based on exchanges. If we want this door to open, I imagine that we will have to make an offering.
Now we have to find out what we should offer.
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge. There. Place the seed on the stone.
Okay. Open.
Seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives. The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond to the forest. Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Esco halen, esco valg med agengus elerge mantadabem, avenundanum.
Mach, es boglin daigan nidau, a yigi dames etier como lei.
Cair to, Morian, ages radai de radidau em tair gerbegan.
Cauden es greta como lei, Nas oltargotu, vregtetet mad advat. Abud antadab me en ekekam. No adaholeg.
Šeit brauc ierāvētās uz laiku.
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Dunkus said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Very well. I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
Alright, we'll need this campsite. To be pretty straightforward. Be along the way.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus. How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Little bit scared of becoming a monster. Can't blame him.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onal Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been.
You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinal Manawi were abducted. You seem different from the other Zafra, but I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Aruich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
Meneda, You are an Onolmanawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides, like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Donkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
The others don't matter.
They won't touch you. Desade, we have to protect them.
You can count on me.
I'm almost dead already. Yeah. Bit it up.
You are
It's
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I am afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the Loyans are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
Okay. So, I don't
Desade, I'm happy to see you.
think we can get another quest right away. No.
I must leave you.
No, she said romance. Not well. I know that. I don't want to discover things anymore. What's our quest? I think we'll do the main one now. Yeah. Finally, some progress at least. So where is it? Oh, it's this place. We actually were here before. This is where we rescued our first companions. I could maybe compose our team again. Right. Yeah, let's keep these two. Monsters? Yeah, there. Okay. Now we should be able to just approach the camp. Last time we were here, we didn't really kill anyone, so tonight this shouldn't be hostile.
Do not take a step further.
We come in peace. My name is Desade. I am from the Congregation of Merchants. We would like to speak to your chief.
Foreigners like you bring nothing but pain and death. The last who came here took away our prisoners.
I must admit to you that I am responsible. We had no choice but to free the sages. But I did all in my power to avoid bloodshed. I spared your warriors' lives when they were at our mercy.
They spoke of you. They say you keep the words you speak. Will you keep your peace?
I swear it.
Then you may enter. But we have an eye on you. Darren, our chief, will not be happy to see you. You will need to convince her you are worthy of trust.
Okay. Enter camp. Pretty sure her hut going to be up there. No, it's on the left side. Alright.
Do it. What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaigse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the Loyan prisoners. You wounded none of my own. That required great skill. Speak. I will hear you.
Oh, we cannot use intuition. If we had Vasco with us, that would have
There is
worked.
a sickness in our countries that decimates the population. We think that the Tierna Kadactus knows of a cure. We would like to meet her.
To know your people sick will bring no tears to my eyes. The Renaigse. They take our people. They destroy our island. And they would shake our minds. And you want me to deliver our Tierna Kadactus? the wisest of our people.
The sickness does not only attack warriors, but thousands of innocents.
If you are trying to make my eyes drop a tear for them, your warriors come here, capture and massacre our people, clear our forest and dirty our springs. And I should cry over the fate of their families. If you had not done so many evils, our hearts might be moved to help you in your time of sadness. But the Tierna Kadaktas has too many innocents to save by your fault to help save your own.
She does not have to worry about our people. Just transmit the recipe of her miracle cure. We will not reveal her hiding place. And we will leave her in peace after we have presented our case.
You did not hear me, Renaigse. You kill our people without pity. Nature avenges our souls by harvesting yours with this illness. Why would I stay her hand? Do you ask the hare to place your own traps?
No, I am not asking for your help without something in exchange.
That is enough. You have spoken. I have answered.
Use force. It's not gonna work.
I grew tired of looking for arguments one after the other to convince you. I want to know where the Tierna Kadaktas is hiding. Tell me where she is, and I will leave. Or let us fight. And when you are defeated, then you will tell me.
Let us see if your threats are full of marrow or only blood.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Enough! You are defeated. But I'm not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the Bridge Alliance nor anyone else will learn it from me.
I hope you speak with truth. You will find the Tierna Kadaktas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast of this camp. Now leave us. And do not betray your word.
Okay. We lost some reputation with Knights, so let's take a look at it. They're still friendly, so I don't care. And of course it wants me to go somewhere completely outside of this place. Can we travel? No, we have to go to the campfire. Monsters, now they are here. Okay. Let's travel. Oh, it's here, just you don't have any close point. It wants me to use that point. Alright, let's do it. New map. That's not good. I think this one is gonna be quite large, if I'm not mistaken, so it's gonna probably take a while to explore it. As I said, I'm getting tired of this game, so... Okay. I'm certainly not gonna be able to get all the campfires and all the map or messages from this time. This first time I actually played the game myself without seeing it when it came out. I managed to get everything. But second time playing through it, it's not great, so I don't want to spend a second longer than I have to. And at this point we should be strong enough to just go through it without doing anything extra, I think. If this is a campfire, I might activate it for travel reasons. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we are gonna have to travel. It's never easy. You come somewhere and then they send you all over. Do things, usual.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaigse have no place here.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna ha Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant, and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Okay, we need to...
I must take my leave.
Convince the natives to trust us. Even though we are friendly with them. Let's talk to this guy.
Bortir to Madre Naixe.
Guy.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna ha Kadactus.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell Renaigse where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendaig might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaigse are not welcome here, and we are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions. During the great hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Repair the bells. Where is that even? Oh, I have to go through the forest, right? What about the other quest? There's a travel stone there.
You are here again.
Please now, I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, In that case, tell me what I can do.
There is much to be done in this season. And Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
There's actually something here, so you should do that first, maybe.
Hello. Are you Pedir? People in the village are worried about you.
Esqueto, Arenaixi, that I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded. I see no more, nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
Very well. Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of woods, it won't be difficult.
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same as the names you give them.
Describe them to me. I think I'll find them.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, and the last ingredient is a blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it.
If it's just regular stuff, I already have it.
I'm back, Pedir.
Yes?
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You are good for a Renaixi. I did not know your kind bore souls such as you. I may return to the village now.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I ask you, do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Goodbye, Pedir.
Okay, bells. Is this the path? I doubt it. Yeah, it's the other way around, but we can maybe go here on to the right. Fungus. I'm gonna take the fungus, I guess. If I ever need to craft ammunition, it's gonna be handy. How much fungus? Are these the bells? No, these are the bells.
Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind.
Okay, can we... don't have craftsmanship level 1. Okay, is there a campsite or something? It's not far, but the bother. I have to fetch carrot. Carrot has crafting. I don't think I have piece of equipment that would help us with crafting, right? Probably gloves that have that. No. I was carrying a pad like that with me during the beginning of the game, but then I just let it go. Might have been better to keep it for this reason. Where is the campsite? This way. Oh, the travel. Wait. Oh, not wait. Summon companions. Compose the team. Petrus is gonna go away. Gonna grab Kurt. There are some monsters around there. I have no intention to fight anything unless it's necessary at this point.
Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound.
Yeah, there are monsters.
The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order.
Go down there, which means fighting the monsters. And shoot them.
These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them. There! Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches.
Last one is up there. How do we get to it? There might be a jump point. Have to go around, alright. Like all the way around? Okay. Might fight extra monsters then. This way, right? Oh yes, monsters. Marvelous.
Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Child's play. I'll help you if you want.
These chimes are once again in working order.
Okay, let's go back to the freaking village. Gonna switch my companions again. I really don't like Carrot. His skill is terrible. Carrot, let's get Petras for the charisma. Come on. Where to go? By right? Yeah.
You are here again.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
You are completely right. It would be a shame that such great wisdom be lost.
I thank you, Renaikse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
Okay. The other quest right here.
Well now, Renaikse. Were you able to repair our bells for the hunt?
Yes, they're all working now.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true when you say you desire no harm to our Tierna. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
It's still marking the entire place. I think this guy is probably whatever that word is. Or
Good day. My name is Desardet. Would you be the Voglendijk of the Mistress of Wisdom?
Bir Tirtamod, Renaxe. Yes, I am among us. I have heard much talk about you from the people in the village. They like you. It is rare. We see few Renaxe here. And those who do come are quickly chased away.
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tierna Hach Kadaktas. I regret she is not here.
Do you know where she might be found?
You have earned the trust of the people here by helping Padir and preparing the trail of the hunt. I suppose that I could tell you where to find her, but...
What's the matter? You seem troubled.
I am. I lost my sacred seal, and I fear the just anger of my wise mistress.
Perhaps I could help you, if you tell me a little more.
It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study and meditate with. I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end, but I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the village, waiting for the Tierna Hach Kadaktas. And what with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I see. I'm going to look near the river and see if I can find it.
Thank you, Renaise.
okay, more busy work.
Kadaktas went into the sacred bosque. She goes often there to meditate.
And where could I find this bosque?
To the west of the village, into the heart of the woods. There is a passage between the rocks that gives access. Be wary. This is an untamed place where the animals are wild and numerous.
I must leave.
Okay, there's a skill altar I missed. Not a big deal. Need to find this thing for him. Okay, more animals. One of them gonna have it. No. Here. Are we going the right way? I'm not even sure. Yes?
Ongos.
What do you want, Renaigse?
I found your seal. It was indeed near the river.
My heart thanks you. You are a Renaigse like no other. The Tierna Hakadaktas would have been angry if I had lost it.
I must leave.
Okay, so next stop we need to go this way. Not sure if it's gonna be that straightforward with the access, but
Do it! You cannot enter here.
yeah, she's not here. No. Get off. No. I'm not entering the house. I really don't want to fight anything if I can help it, but it's probably gonna be necessary. Freaking lizards. She split them, alright.
You are not welcome here, Renaigse.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. but on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
My son, it is clear this woman has no intention of helping us. As for this miraculous remedy, allow me to cast doubt on its very existence. The only true miracles come from the enlightened.
You come here all the way into my haven to deafen me with your teachings of holy miracles.
I apologize, that is not the purpose of our visit. The cure, on the other hand...
Tierna hach kadachtas. I ask you to forgive these foreigners. They do not know our customs, but their intentions are peaceful. They seek a remedy to heal their people with conviction.
And what is a Donegad of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna, and to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense.
But
Enough! I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
We have to fight, alright. Also, das hat's nicht getan. Let's focus on this one. It's almost dead. She ran off, so you have to find her. And she's a massive bitch, she doesn't want to cooperate, so not sure how you will convince her, but pretty sure that's what needs to happen. Let's hope it happens quickly. Activate this campsite. More animals, marvelous.
There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here.
Well, what is it? Is it a puzzle?
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how? If you have an idea...
These roots protect a sacred passage that the Donegada wants not just anyone to take. You are correct to believe the stele is bound to the entrance. You need to make an offering. In general, you place a seed of a particular plant chosen by the Donegad that sealed the grotto.
How to know which seed to place? And where would we find one?
The easiest way is to ask someone who has already passed through the passage. There is a good chance that the Voglendike has already taken it with his mistress and could help us.
Thank you, Siora.
Why is there a piece of work? Why do we need to go back? Okay, at least it drops us here, but...
Were you able to meet the Tierna Hak Kadaktas?
Yes, but to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of runes.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly necessary. Thousands of lives are at stake.
Tell me more.
My people have fallen prey to a serious illness, which has almost certainly taken my own mother by now. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tierna Hak Kadaktas can help us. We are sure of that. She will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
Your quest seems noble and with great respect for the life of all. You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stone steely, don't I?
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with respect. I ask you.
Thank you for your...
Do not be sad.
Just go away.
Should I fear the ant?
Have stone.
Yes.
Then you know of what...
I'm growing tired of these natives. Why? Okay, it bugged out. Let's just call it here. I'm gonna play more at some point later, I'm not sure when. Anyway, I cannot say I'm thrilled about this today. Especially since it bugged out like this. Yeah, I don't think we are gonna raid anyone. We only have 2 players. People are clearly not interested in this, as I'm also not interested in this anymore. Cannot blame anyone. So until another time.